Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Token Topics. I hope everyone out there is doing well, staying safe and healthy. The topic of this video is Xinfin's XDC. We're going to dive into some more information from the latest TFD meeting from AndreKasperman. Also, we're going to find some more information on this whole Wazpay partnership and what that means for XDC holders. Also, the TradeTech partnership and why this is a big deal. And so if you're an XDC fan, you don't want to miss this. Hit the like and subscribe. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Any investing's risky, so please be smart, safe, and do it at your own risk. Now keep in mind that some of this information might seem repetitive, but there are newcomers that are always jumping on board. And also it's always a good idea to take in the information again because there is a lot to cover. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive into the first topic. So before I go any further, let's get a better understanding of who AndreKasperman is. Now, I have already gone over this in previous videos, but any newcomers out there, the reason why this is important is because we want to know, if he's talking about Xinfin XDC and he's pushing it forward, what is his position? Does he have a say? Does he have a voice? And absolutely he does. He's highly decorated in the banking and global trade and finance. And go ahead and give this a listen. Classes, trade finance and digital assets. He's a seed investor in multiple technology companies. Excellent. He has a lot of experience, over 30 years plus experience in all these different fields, everything from technology innovations, capital markets, cryptocurrency markets analyst, data management and transaction banking and financial messaging, interbank messaging and payments and trade finance, partnerships between incumbent institutions and fintechs on global level, software development in order to cache and automated software generation, fintech advisory in portfolio companies, TradeTech, Venture, NGO, and Treasury Delta. Other fintech advisors right there we can see with Xinfin, okay? Tokenization and digital assets. You can see the list goes on. So, all right. Now we have a better understanding of who he is and why his voice matters. So, there's a TFD Initiative meeting that was over a week ago, and AndreKasperman, he was hosting it. And so we have some words about XDC. We're going to hear some words on how the partnership with TradeTech, how it's very important, and it brings the whole TFD initiative together.
Now, our smart contracts tokenization platform creates a framework that enables these processes to be standardized as a white label solution with an easy-to-use interface, which is connected to the XDC network. So what's the importance of our role with TFD? Well, we've partnered with TradeTech to facilitate their use of the XDC network, which serves as the foundation of the technology for the blockchain to help reduce friction and costs in trade finance space and fill the multi-trillion-dollar gap in financing to SMEs across the globe, which is the real opportunity in front of us today. Along the way, we're able to offer more secure, frictionless, low-cost options for banks and originators, creating a massive competitive advantage by eliminating manual processes and paper trails. So it's important to understand that this technology is actually available to everyone to use, but our main objective is to work with TradeTech to make it easy for this technology to be used by the members of the TFD.
So their main objective is to work with TradeTech, which they just partnered recently with them to really utilize all this.
To easily scale up the use of the technology from the transaction we just completed on September 20th, with an increasing number of transactions and growing transaction sizes, enabling us to scale up quickly to much larger transaction volumes.
All right, here's
AndreKasperman. Yes, I'm particularly excited by this cooperation because it really illustrates the reason for TFD initiative. There is no single platform that can do it all. There is no single vendor that can do it all. By combining the best of already highly specialized players, and in this case, within TFD, we have TradeTech and Xinfin XDC network. By combining the specialization of each player, we get to a superior distribution solution, meaning...
So superior distribution solution with the TradeTech and the Xinfin partnership. So the TFD initiative allows for all these different technologies to come under an umbrella for it to be utilized.
All the distribution mechanisms are brought to life thanks to this combination. And at the business level, we can bring additional investors, such as retail, into the market, the distribution market as well. It's fascinating to see that often trade finances are considered as very old-fashioned and behind, and it is true. Having worked in payments, in cash management, many processes are still, we know, paper-based, very much covered in the press. Everyone knows that by now. However, now with TFD Initiative and TradeTech and Xinfin XDC network, bringing the most advanced technologies to this market. So in terms of leapfrogging, another buzzword that was used in some markets, in payments in Africa, for instance, but here in terms of leapfrogging, the trade finance market can definitely take advantage of this additional bridge or extended bridge that TradeTech and Xinfin are building as part of TFD Initiative. And
all right, so just to fill in, so what is TradeTech? So this is the official website. So TradeTech provides powerful data tools and analytics, technology for bank asset distribution, built for banks and institutional investors. So what AndreKasperman was saying is you combine with the TradeTech with Xinfin network, and that really is the big completion of the circuit right there. All right, I'm going to put the link to that meeting down below so you can watch it. Now let's go ahead to the next topic of Wazpay, and let's get an understanding of why this partnership is very important for XDC. So prepaid cards and all different types of use cases out of this. So one of the difficulties is all these different payment systems and all these different blockchains and all these different organizations, and how do we make it easy for one application to be able to access different blockchain, cryptocurrencies and everything. And that's the feeling that I'm getting with Wedspay. So let's go ahead and hear some more information. All right, let's hear some words from Anish, who is the CEO of Wazpay.
Thank you very much. Anish?
Hi, this is Anish. I'm the CEO of Wazpay Singapore. We are a fintech based out of Singapore, blockchain-based payments infrastructure company. We've been active in this space since 2018, much before what has been happening in the last 1 to 2 years. And currently operating aggressively in Southeast Asia and South Asia. Very recently, we've started at it, Middle East and Africa to our portfolio as well. So we are clearly expanding. About myself, I'm a little shy of 20 years of experience in the payment space. In my previous roles, I worked for the likes of MasterCard, pretty much built the prepaid business for them by stealing the business from Visa and the acquisition of TradeTech. Prior to that, I've held several senior positions with American Express across Asia and Europe. Excited to be here. It's an exciting bunch. Look forward to the discussion.
Thank you. Is that not going to happen? Right? Because if you bring something in and you're bringing in an unbanked or an underbanked population, great, into the mainstream, which is still running on the other legacy system, how do they come together from a technological point of view?
I guess that's where the hybrid solutions come into play, right? Because we are not replacing, it's not a switch on and switch off. What we are trying to do with blockchain is, of course, use blockchain as a central entity, but then build those which still mimic some way with the traditional system, ecosystems or the traditional technology.
All right, so this partnership with Wazpay. All right, so the partnership was announced in September, so it's still very, very new. And let me go over this. So Wazpay is building a technology-agnostic, blockchain-based digital payments ecosystem with an interoperable layer connecting the various verticals to a unified platform. So right there, you can see that they're trying to interconnect everything and make it very simple on a simple, easy-to-use interface. So it continues that the company was founded in 2018 in Singapore and is currently operating in Southeast Asia, Middle East, and Africa. Wazpay saw the potential for central bank digital currencies and digital assets to lead the next revolution in the payments industry, enabling faster payments, improvements in security and cost efficiency. With optionally, Wazpay is working with large international payment companies, banks, and global companies to enable digital asset-based transaction processing and settlement to revolutionize payments. So, bam, excellent, big partnership right there. So, right there with TradeTech and Wazpay, a couple huge partnerships, a couple pieces of the puzzle to complete everything. All right, next topic. Now, this is tweeted out from XDC News not long ago. And he states here that among the key cryptocurrencies, various experts have noted are compliant with the ISO 20022 update are Ripple, XRP, XDC, Stellar Lumens, IOTA, and Algorand. Now, we already know this, but it's just nice to see that. All right, on to the next topic. So this is tweeted out from the Crypto Ranger, and I like this tweet. I tell you, I really like it. So XDC will be available on Wazpay. So it states here that, as per the official announcement, our partnership with Xinfin entails develop blockchain-based consumer payment products such as merchant payments, transaction settlements, buy now, pay later, which is BNPL. So buy now, pay later will be available in remittance products. So that's just the power of Wazpay. That's how it's going to give you an easy-to-use, interoperable place to use different market tools, and how it's going to connect everything, I think, is revolutionizing. I really do. So you're going to have like buy now, pay later products that will be available via banks and other financial institutions across the world. The XDC token will be available on Wazpay platform. Awesome. Love to see that. And mark my words when I say this, that it's going to be time until we're going to see other tokens that are going to also be available there too. Tweeted out from the XDC banker. And I like this, that sometimes a picture speaks volumes. XDC hidden treasure. Just go ahead and look at that. The TFD Initiative. All these big names under one umbrella. All right, some more good news. I really am actually very excited about this partnership and what it's going to bring to the table. I'm going to see if I can go over some more information on this in other videos, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, that's all the information I have today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Are you bearish or bullish on XDC? Do you plan to sell this bull run, or are you going to keep holding and riding it out? Go ahead and put your comments down below. I want to say thanks again for watching Token Topics. You all take care out there.